Hey everybody, it's White Witchley here with a reading for you. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I am filming this outside and there is a train right behind the house, so I apologize if you're hearing that right now. So this reading is going to be on what this school year is gonna bring energy-wise for us. So whether that's, elementary school or high school or college or even just work and just this coming year, the fall after the summer, vacations, all of that. So what is coming for the school year? So to represent our piles, we have 3 runes. We have a Philo, Gibo, and Uruz. So 1, 2, and 3. And so you guys can just pick whichever one is calling your name, whichever one you're attracted to. That one is going to be for you. And I don't have my cards pre-shuffled because I like to make sure that they all have a chance of getting in every group. So I don't pre-shuffle them. So just whichever rune you're attracted to will be which one you pick. Alright, and I'm going to jump into group 1. So group 1, if you picked this rune, Athelo, this one's for you. We're going to find out what's going to go on in your school year. So you have Cow Spirit, Miracles Are Endless. You have Badger Spirit, Be Fearless and Bold. You have the Tower card, Don't Be Frightened. You have the 8 of Pentacles. And you have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so right away I'm getting that you're going to have some choices to make and some hard work to do. So the 2 of Pentacles, I'll show you the picture a little bit. You see she's holding this key and we have 2 people here and she's deciding where she's going to give that key. So, as far as school goes, maybe, you haven't been focusing as much on your grades, and maybe you've gotten a little carried away with friendships or the social aspect of it, and so maybe that's the choice that you have to make. Do you take more time to do homework? Do you, sacrifice a little bit of time with your friends? Potentially that's it. Potentially you're looking at 2 different schools, 2 different career options. You're weighing some choices right now, and you have to decide where you're going to put your time and your energy and which one you're going to pursue. Okay, so the next one is the 8 of Pentacles, and this one is kind of all about hard work. So whichever one you're going to choose, you're going to have a lot of work to do to upkeep that and to get what you want. So it's not going to be an easy year for you by any means. You're not going to coast by. You're going to be doing some serious work. Some serious effort is going into the school year. The Tower card. So you're going to have some kind of disruption in your school year, but that's honestly to be expected. I don't think anyone's ever had a completely smooth school year with no kind of disruption or, tragic bad grade or something. So that's what this is, and I don't think it's anything to worry about because just your other cards. But just be aware that that's on its way this school year for you, and you need to face it head on and clear those obstacles and get up and shake yourself off and keep working after. Don't let this completely disrupt you. You got to keep working and keep pushing, and you'll get what you want. Okay, so for the Oracle cards, you have Be Fearless and Bold, and that kind of ties into this Tower card. Like, don't let this knock you down. Don't let it, set you back. Be fearless and bold. Face it head on. Work hard. Go for what you want. This year's for you. You have your choices. You have your hard work. You have chaos coming. but you're going to be fearless and you're going to be bold and you're going to get through it. And I know that because our last card is the Cow Spirit. Miracles are endless. So despite, you having to work hard, these disruptions coming, hard choices, miracles are endless and things are going to end up going your way. Even when they don't seem like it, in the long run, they're coming. Those miracles are coming for you. So it's all good things. So next, I'm going to pull some charms from my little bag. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. There's a lot of repeating things. So we have our coin. Well, you also have 2 pentacles. So I think this is going to be a fortunate year. This miracles are endless, and you're going to have some good output from your year, whether it's grades or getting what you want. But it's going to be there. The other one that sticks out is this peacock, which lands on the be bold and fearless. Well, peacocks are known for being bold. So really just, bringing home that message to be bold, be confident. You've got this, and don't let anything shake you. I also love that the butterfly landed on the miracles are endless because, what's more miraculous than a butterfly emerging from the cocoon, from this caterpillar, and, turning into this gorgeous creature. So, miracles are endless, and if you see butterflies, that might be a symbol that they're nearby. So keep your eye out for butterflies. But other than that, just transformation's coming. Your hard working is going to pay off. You're going to spread your wings. It's going to be good. We also have our dragon, and the dragon I find is often tied to goals and striving for that thing that you want, this treasure that you're coveting. And so that might be, with the choices and the hard work, you have something in mind, and once you make that choice, you're going to want it, and you're going to work hard for it. And hopefully you'll be getting it. I also love that this beauty charm landed on the Tower because, as much as we always think tragedies and things are awful, there's always some beauty in the misfortune and the unfortunate events. And it might teach you something that you really need to see. And if you look on the bright side and you see oh, this was awful, but look what this, taught me. You can see the beauty in life, and that everything has a meaning and a purpose, and that, sometimes we need those, more unfortunate events to happen for us to really see the beauty in life. And then the last little charm you have is this little fairy, and it landed on this card all about the hard work. And this is a reminder that although you need to work hard, to take time, be playful, have that innocence, that youth, that joy. Don't focus too much on working hard because, all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy, I think the saying goes. So just make sure you take time to have fun still, and you're not so caught up in working hard that you lose all of that, joy and youth and playfulness. So I think overall, guys, this year is going to be pretty good, and those hard times are going to bring you something powerful, a powerful message, something you need to learn. It's definitely going to be meaningful. So yeah, I think that's it for you, group 1, and I'm going to move on to group 2. Alright guys, so if you picked the middle rune, lucky bow, this one is for you. So let's flip those cards over and find out what your school year is going to be like. So the first one is Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Your second card is the Stag Spirit. Take the lead. And then we have 3 cards. We have the 1 or Ace of Cups. You have the 2 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm getting that you want to do a lot this year. You maybe have a lot of plans, whether that's activities or classes or stuff. Like you feel like you have this endless overflowing cup of energy and that you can do what you want, and you have lots of plans for this school year. Lots of things you want to do. So the 2 of Wands is kind of telling you to look beyond what you know, look beyond, what's familiar, seek the new knowledge, new visions, that kind of thing. So it kind of ties into this because, you're wanting this. You're wanting these new experiences. You're wanting to do a lot. And this is telling you that, now's the time to look beyond what you know, look beyond what you're comfortable with, search off into the distance for those things that you need to know and you want. So that's good. The 10 of Wands, let me pick it up. The 10 of Wands, however, is kind of about taking on too much. And so this is maybe a warning that, maybe this overflowing cup is not quite as deep as you think. And, maybe it's too much to carry. Maybe you're at risk of overcommitting yourself. And there's all these people and things, waiting for your time and energy, and you just don't have it. So, that's a warning that, despite, what you maybe want to do, what it's a good time to do, you still have to be careful to not overcommit yourself and to not take on too much, because if you take on too much, you have less to give to everything else. And so you give tiny amounts of yourself to lots of things instead of, a large amount of yourself to a couple of things. And, that's an important thing to know. For your oracle cards, we have this Dragonfly Spirit, Truth Transcends Illusion, and that kind of ties into this card, like looking past what you know, what you think you can see, and what's off in the distance. So, finding that truth, getting a different perspective, like you're going to have your eyes open to something, maybe something you thought was true and isn't, but something truth-wise is going to come out this year for you. Whether it's, learning about yourself and look, maybe I can't do everything that I want. Maybe it's a harsh reality. Maybe it's a really nice truth. I'm not quite sure, but truth is coming for you. And your final card is the Stag Spirit, Take the Lead. And so, I feel like this is pretty straightforward. Like, it just wants you to take that lead in your life, possibly with your friends, to not, be the person that, all these people are wanting from, but to kind of be your own person, be a little bit more independent, take a lead in your own life. Don't, just do what people want. Don't, do all the favors that people want or tasks. Like, take the lead in your own life. Go stand off by yourself for a bit. It's important. So I think that is it as far as your cards go. I'm going to pull some charms from my little bag. and we'll see what these are about. Okay. Wait, I'm just going to pull one or two more, I think. Okay. This is good. So right away, this jumps out at me, secret. And we have truth transcends illusion. So this, I think, there's something that was secret and it's going to come out. Like something you didn't know, truth is going to come out about it. We have two numbers. We have 5 and 2. I'm not 100% sure what that means, other than we do have this 2 here. So there's some, and 2 2s as well there. I don't know if any of you are into angel numbers, but that could be something to look into. You have a lot of 2s popping up. Potentially it could be 7, so I'm not quite sure what that, means. Some of you, it might be significant. You have special, and I think special, it could have something to do with this truth. But it could also have something to do with taking the lead, or, discovering how special you are and that you don't need to be, a follower. You can be the leader and, do what you want and all of those things. We have a shell, so we have some water energy, and that's, it's different because you have these 2 wands. I guess you do have a cup as well. So yeah, this water energy, it is upside down. Potentially it's, being mindful of your energy, how you use it, those things that I kind of already discussed in the cards with, not spreading yourself too thin, letting the water flow to a couple places instead of just, a tiny drops to everywhere. You have a butterfly, so kind of ties into this dragonfly with, transcending and transformation, those kind of things. Then you have these, which I find are interesting. You have a game piece, and I often find this has to do with, either people playing games with you or you needing to strategize. And I think potentially it's more on the strategize, because you want to do a lot, but you need to be careful of this, overextending your energy, overcommitting yourself to different things. So I think it's a reminder to, be strategic with where you place your energy, with how much you're doing, and those kind of things. And then we have a little soldier, and again, this guy's kind of a tough guy. He's also, take the lead, be this commanding presence, be firm with yourself. Yeah, so I think this is going to be a fairly good year for you guys, as long as you learn to balance your commitments and you don't take on too much, that you don't overextend yourself. But I think there's a lot of good things coming for you, possibly in, 7 months, or it could be month 5, day 2, or, month 2, day 5, something like that. It could be a date. Maybe it's a team number. I don't know. But yeah, there's, these truths, and you're going to find out that you're special, and you're going to learn something and transcend and take the lead in life, and not be a standby. Yeah, it's going to be a really great year for you, Group 2. So with that, I'm going to jump over to Group 3. So thank you so much. All right, guys, if you chose the 3rd rune, this Uruz, you're Group 3, and this one's for you. So let's see what your school year is bringing. We have Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. We have, Stag Spirit, take the lead. That one popped up in Group 2 as well. We have the 4 of Wands. We have, oh yeah, you guys got an extra card in this one. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the High Priestess. So this one has some very strong energy in it. You have these two horseback riders, and this one is all about taking your own path, forging your way, chasing your goals and dreams, those kind of things. And this one is about, in face of trouble and what everyone around you is saying and all this momentous stuff going on, move forward with integrity and, follow your heart and your morals. And this one is kind of about, again, chasing dreams up in the clouds, being creative, those kind of things. So turning dreams into reality. And then we have the High Priestess, which is, inner reflection and intuition. So there's very strong messages for you about reflecting with yourself and having your integrity, not doing what others maybe want you to do, but forging your own path and turning your goals, your dreams, your wishes into reality. So that's a very, very strong message that's coming across. Almost all of these cards play directly into that message of looking at yourself and reflecting and chasing your dreams and having that integrity and being honest with yourself and not doing what others are telling you to do, but being the brave knight and forging your own path and all of those things. So yeah, just very strong. Like the other groups, kind of had a bit of this and a bit of that, but this reading is just one very strong message about forging your own path, taking your own destiny, creating what you want as your reality, and not accepting what others just hand to you. And even your oracle cards, take the lead. Yeah, do your own thing. Be the leader in your life, in your goals, in your dreams. It's all up to you. And the other one, make your dreams real. So again, like with this card and this oracle card, it's all just, your dreams. You are going to make them real by doing what you think is right, what you think you need to do, by not following what paths other people have left down, but by forging your own path. It's such a powerful, powerful message for you guys. I think your reading is going to be maybe a little bit shorter just because there's only one aspect to cover here. And yeah, so we're going to dig some charms out and see what they have to add to our message. Okay. Oop. I lost a marble. Okay. So, a lot more cards. Okay. This is where we're going to get a little bit different messages. We have this clip, which is binding. And I think, though, it's kind of telling you to not be bound. Because we have these cards too, and so, don't be bound by what other people want, what society wants. We have two numbers, a 5 and a 1. So there's just looking for number synchronicities, but there isn't really too many. So not 100% sure what these mean for you. It could be a month and a day, or the day and the month, or the number 6 in general. We'll set those off to the side. If those mean something to you, awesome. So then we have these two blue marbles. And these are kind of tied into this High Priestess with the reflection, the looking deep, the intuition. Yeah, it's crystal balls, deep reflection, those kind of things. So very much that's going to be part of your year. We have this heart, and it's a little bit beat up. So potentially, going into this year, you've kind of struggled. Maybe, I don't know if this is, fitting for all of you, but you might have been bullied or something, and you might be trying to, force yourself to fit in a certain group or clique or get along with people. And, these cards are telling you that, don't bother, because you're only going to be with them for how many years? And, life goes on after, and you have to build yourself. You have to take your own path and forget about the hurt and, what other people want. We have the Tower card, so disruption, or the charm, so disruption, but I think this is good disruption. This is disruption that you are causing by taking your own path, forging your own way, not following within the confines of what, people want from you. We have the coffee cup. So this is kind of about treating yourself. It can be a time of inner reflection, having that cup of coffee, that cup of tea, relaxing, taking the time to reflect, those kind of things. We have she. I don't know if a lot of you are women who chose this, or there's some kind of woman in your life who's influencing you. You have believe, and I think this is, again, believe in yourself, make your dreams reality. Believe that it's possible, believe that you can. Don't let others tell you what you can't do, because you can. We have this coin, which is, good fortune, getting what you want, achievement, those kind of things. And so that's awesome. And then we have two fortunes. Let me try to open this with one hand. You have an appeal for some assistance may catch you off guard. So, with this leadership role that you're taking, with this path that you're forging, someone may come to you this year wanting your help, your advice, someone that you wouldn't really expect, who sees you as this leadership role now and respects you for that and wants your guidance because you're doing such an amazing job with yourself. And then we have another one. We have your efforts will be well rewarded. Be patient. So again, believing that it's coming, being patient, knowing it's coming, you're forging your own way, you're making your dreams to reality. All these things, it's going to work out. So whatever it is, whatever path you're going down, whatever path you're forging for yourself, it's going to lead to good things. You just have to be a little patient and be aware that, there may be some bumps along the way, but that the path leads to success, whatever it is. So this looks like an awesome school year for you, Group 3, and you have such a strong message coming through of just being yourself, believing you can do whatever you want to do, and creating, those realities for yourself. So thank you so much, and like and subscribe if you guys liked the videos, and yeah, so have an awesome school year, guys. Thanks.